telefoni e ristrutturazioni. Chiama per una valutazione e consulenza gratuita. Vasselli Immobiliare, via dei Monti di Pietralata 29, telefono 06 69 32 66 59 oppure 342 34 91 231.
State ascoltando radiochaositaly.com, la radio in vetrina.
Hello. Good afternoon from Rome. From me, Francesca Romana, from Radio Chaos Italy, from where we are broadcasting. And good morning from Blues and Roots Radio up there in Canada, Ontario, Canada, from where we are broadcasting to. I am Francesca again, and with me again, the fantastic Gigi. And yes, we are approaching the end of the season, so these next two episodes will be the last ones live from our studio here at Radio Chaos, because the radio will take a pause over the summer. Maybe not in Canada, but in Rome, believe me, is bloody hot. So it's really impossible to broadcast, to be in this studio. Otherwise, we'll be like grilled fishes in the oven. Anyway, for the weather forecast, that's all. Today I want to broadcast, I want to promote some of the artists who wrote me with some very exciting new releases. In fact, despite the difficult times for music, for the entertainment in general, there are still people that are producing very good music, independent artists. So, I want to propose to you this eclectic journey again, starting with a band, a trio, who I already broadcast in the past shows. Is a trio from Sheffield, UK. Their name is Harry Larkin. And yes, I'm going to stretch the boundaries because this band, this trio, is a pop-funk band, let's say, pop-funk trio based again in Sheffield, formed by Harry Larkin on guitar, songwriting and vocals, Danton Laromani on drums and backing vocals, and Oscar South on bass. The band's original work showcase a need to write and perform across all genres, with musical influences varying from artists such as Red Hot Chili Peppers, No Doubt, The Libertines, and so on. So I want to broadcast a new song that they kindly sent over a few days ago, so it's super fresh, and I play it for you. The song is called Pennywise, and they are Harry Larkin.
My friend, don't sell your state of mind. A deal's a deal, but don't be blind. One day the penny has to drop. Money will leave your heart behind. Damn, it's so self-absorbed. What are you waiting for? Who do you think I am? Liars lie to pass the time, but I don't. So bleed your heart out for a day, until your interest starts to wane. Passive aggression to your worst. No, you're just a bully on a wage. Oh, feel that you're being sort of paranoid. We didn't mean it, just let it get under asking how I was sorry for that position you were in. It's complicated. I guess that's how it's always been. Remember, words were wearing thin when you left. Damn, it's so self-absorbed. What are you waiting for? Who do you think I am? Liars lie to pass the time. Liars lie, and so do I. But I wouldn't cry, I wouldn't lie for you.
And this was a great new track from the trio Harry Larkin from Sheffield that hopefully is more fresh than here. Excuse me, today I'm obsessed because it's like being, I don't know, in Dante's Inferno. Anyway, going on with another band I presented to you last year, and I'm happy to say that finally their new album is out, and it was kindly sent over to me by Graham Steele from Graham Steele Music Company promotion and organizer of a lot of live music events up there in UK. So thank you again, Graham, for your work and for sending over always very interesting new tracks from independent artists. So I'm talking about the Lost Trades band, and their new album is called The Bird, the Book and the Barrel. Who are them? Let me spend just a couple of words. Is another trio based in Wiltshire, UK, a trio of singer-songwriters that they join together with their love for folk music. We have James Hawkins, Phil Cooper and Tamsin Quinn. So they all had different careers, musical careers, and then they decided to start a project together. Again, they share their love for folk and roots music, and they sing mostly in 3 parts harmony. It's very enjoyable. Also, the use of an array of stringed instruments, a light percussion, and again, this use of a 3 parts harmony is very, very interesting. So, like a band, let's say that they just started last year, and unfortunately they kind of touring around had been blocked because of the lockdown restrictions all over. But now they finally registered and published this new album, so hopefully they will start having a lot of gigs around. So I wish you all the best, guys, and I want to play from this new album a couple of tracks from you. The first one from this album, again, The Bird, the Book and the Barrel, is called Rod of Solid Gold, and these are the Lost Trades.
There's a man with fire in his eyes, a rare sight seldom seen, always wandering feet keep on moving away from mediocrity. And he said, I never stay long in the same old places, they're always getting me down. But for a while now I might just chance it if you'd like to keep me around. He likes to visit in the dead of night. He likes to leave before the sun. Bags packed and strapped to his motorbike. Just one more kiss and then he's gone. And he said, I never stay long, but I would like it if I saw more of your face. said, I'd like to stay longer, but I can't help it if my feet go wandering instead. And it might feel better with the past behind me and the horizon ahead. It's a long way to go when you travel alone, but the long winding road is solid gold, solid gold. Solid, solid, solid gold, solid gold. It's a long way to go when you travel alone, but the long winding road is solid gold, solid gold, solid gold, solid gold.
And this was a beautiful new track from the Lost Trades. I want to go on with another song from the same album, just out now in June 2021. This is Distance Brings Us Closer. It's another beautiful song that suits very much the times we are living in, unfortunately. These are the Lost Trades.
Through my open window, crayon, chasing paper rainbows. Watch the shadows climb the wall, mark the passage of the day. Strange days, full of contradictions. Play safe, playground derelictions. Faces hide behind the glass. Strangers pass the time of day. And although I count the ticking of the clock to hear your knuckles knocking at my door, I'll give anything to stop things from returning to the way they were before. 'Cause as the distance brings us closer, we learn to look out for each other, so that when all this is over, we won't have to be alone. 'Cause then the distance brings you blue skies, no trace of imperfection. Road signs, no one there to heed them. Bees returning to the bud as nature takes back what it sowed. And although I count the hours of the day to see your face appearing at my door, I'll endeavor to be grateful for those little things that I used to ignore. 'Cause as the distance brings us closer, we're looking out for one another, so that when all this is over, we won't have to be alone. distance bring you home. Let the distance bring you home. Let the distance bring you home.
Another beautiful song. And I go on with a duo again. A duo I promoted the last show's season. They sent me over some new tracks from their new release. It's a sort of mini album. This time I'm talking about the duo Stacey McNeil and Jonathan Smith with a fresh new release called New Strings, Old Guitars. Actually, I should say that because it's been a long time since I didn't play, and like me, I bet a lot of musicians, I should say old strings, old guitars, old whatever. Let's wipe the dust from our instruments. Come on, guys. Anyway, Stacey McNeil and Jonathan Smith from North Wales. They just started their musical journey together. And at the beginning of last year, in 2020, they decided to put down a musical project again together and co-write and sing and play their songs. So it is another project just started that had been blocked from the COVID restrictions, unfortunately. So I introduced to you last year, a few months ago, their album called Between the Lines. Instead, today I want to promote this couple of new tracks from this new release that is more, let's say, an Americana feel. So the first song I want to play, I just talked about Americana feel, but the song is called The Latin Song. And again, I wanted to enjoy because it's a mixture of different styles, mainly rooted in folk Americana anyway. So this is again Stacey McNeil and Jonathan Smith, and the song is The Latin Song.
You're the guilty secret that I can't get off my mind. And I know you feel it when I think of you at night. Try as you might, even innocence wears thin. So turn down the lights, I'll show you where to begin. I've seen every shade of black. I try to leave, but the devil keeps on pulling me back. Oh darling, won't you come with me? Give in to yourself and you'll see temptation. Love's company. Oh. And you can't hide, I can see through your disguise. And I know that smile as you undress me with your eyes. A fantasy gone way too far. You don't want me, and yet here we are. I've seen every shade of black. I try to leave, but the devil keeps on pulling me back. Oh darling, won't you come with me? Give in to yourself and you'll see temptation. Love's company. shade of black. I try to leave, but the devil keeps on pulling me back. Oh, darling, won't you come with me? Give in to your soul, and you'll see temptation. Love's company.
And this was a very great atmosphere from Stacey McNeil and Jonathan Smith. Gone with them with a romantic song. This time the song is called Midnight Wildflowers.
He was just a small town boy, a young 19 years old. And she was shy of 17, with hair to match her heart of gold. He knew she was prettier than any girl he'd ever known. So later on, when the band stopped playing, he asked to walk her home. Come with me now, dance with me out across the moors, midnight wildflowers, and my hand in yours. Falling in love was easy beneath the stars that night, and 2 years later, to the day, she became his winter bride. And even when life's gray mundane would start to take a toll, the two of them shared such a love, their hearts were never cold. Come with me now, dance with me out across the moors, midnight wildflowers, and my hand in yours. Oh, how they dream together under the moon. But though love may last forever, life can be so cruel. Years gone by, he sits beside the love that shared their home. 'Cause growing old together is not so easy on your own. And after church each Sunday, he'd rest a while by her side, lay down wildflowers and think about that night. Come with me now, dance with me out across the moors, midnight wildflowers, and my hand in yours. Come, let me dream again of dancing with you across the moors, midnight wildflowers, and my hand in yours.
And this was a very romantic song from this great duo. I wish you guys all the best of luck. Good luck for this new release in your musical career. And I want to go on after this very romantic song. Let's change atmosphere with another new release. This time is from the band Starry Skies. So different sound, different atmosphere, something more pop-ish. It's a band based in Glasgow. Let's say they come from various parts of Scotland, England, and even Australia. And they are Warren McIntyre on vocals and guitar, Heather Phillips on violin and vocals, Jan Lunan on vocals and cello, and Adam Scott finally on bass. Johnny Rooney on guitar, and Sophie Pragnelle on vocals and percussions. I forgot the two members, so it's quite a big band. They play an upbeat pop. I chose something still not so, let's say, not so electric, so a bit acoustic, but it's a new release from this band from Scotland. And this new single will be the single of the week on BBC Radio Scotland afternoon show this week. So it's actually the single of the week this week. So I'm very happy to broadcast it, to play it for you. And again, Starry Skies with Do It With Love.
Love is just like the Mississippi Delta, running right through your veins. And other times it can be like a helter-skelter, nothing ever is the same. But it is never enough. No, it is never enough. We got to fix it with love. We got to fix it with love, love. We got to do it with love. From love to above. And there can never be too much love. I'm a part of a screen zombie generation, never looking up to see. I've got a little light box in my hand and it brings the whole world to me. But it is never enough. No, it is never enough. We got to fix it with love. We got to fix it with love, love. We got to do it with love. From below to above. And there can never be too much love. We got to do it with love. And when your day gets so rough, there's no point acting tough. Gotta fix things with love. There's never too much love. There's never too much love. Too much love. Too much
RadioChaosItaly.com, the web radio station.
Stai pensando di vendere casa? Vuoi conoscere il valore del tuo immobile?
Vasselli Immobiliare, consulenza ed intermediazione, mutui e finanziamenti, servizi tecnici, progettazioni e ristrutturazioni. Chiama per una valutazione e consulenza gratuita. Vasselli Immobiliare, via dei Monti di Pietralata 29, telefono 06 69 32 66 59 oppure 342 34 91 231.
State ascoltando RadioChaosItaly.com, la radio in vetrina.
Your face is the moon, and the tides of my love are pulled from the flood in the chambers and the recesses of my heart. I did not wander to you. My senses were quick and true. You are given to love with scorn abounds, flown in embrace of the sun and the majesty of the world. I did not wander to you. My senses were quick and true. And although my mind is at flow, I am drawn from the stream to you.
Welcome back to the Acoustic Roots, Rome from Rome, Radio Chaos Italy, from me, Francesca Romana. Today with me, the fantastic Gigi. And you just listened to a beautiful atmospheric song by the band The Slevens. Slevens is actually Gareth McCarthy. They are both from Ireland, is a duo from Ireland. Gareth McCarthy, instruments and voice, and Craig Kyle on voice and lyrics writings. They've written, performed and worked together for over 20 years, let's say in a number of musical groups, but this is the first time they are releasing their compositions exclusively. So they both appeared and performed live on Irish television and radio many times, but again this is a fresh new project, so again some new releases, all fresh, all for you exclusively today, Acoustic Roots Rome. And I go on, let's cheer up now with another new release, this time from a band called J67. Is a female-male vocal guitar duo originating from UK and now based in Cyprus, Greece. Julie and Pete Denton. I want to play this song because I think it's a very, let's say, summery song. It's a summer song. It's a fresh new release from this duo. Was out at the end of June 2021. Despite they have been working with music in the music field for a long time, towards the end of 2020 and into 2021, Jules and Pete began writing their own original material and decided to change their name in J67. That actually reminds me of the name of a cocktail. I don't know, Jim. Anyway, it's not a time for drinking with this hot weather. Anyway, the name G67 to promote their new project. So let's cheer up now with a song with the title Good Times, and they are G67.
Come on everybody tonight, let's have a good time.
time.
Have a good time. This was again a J67 duo, and listening to this song, you really can imagine yourself on the beach. Maybe there are some guys surfing, and you're just lying there with a breeze. I'm dreaming because today is unbearable, this hot here anyway. Another change of atmosphere now, but still with a very super fresh track. This time from David Gundry, a 70s inspired Americana folk blues, let's say, called this song Fire and Water. It's a first track from an upcoming EP to be released at Roaster Studios in London, produced and engineered by 70s and 80s producer Nick Sykes. I'm happy to promote this new release because, as David said, he went back to music late in life. But to be honest, late in life, it's never too late to be back to music and to produce something and to do what you love doing, because it keeps us alive, especially when it comes to face these tough moments. So, well done, David, and our best wishes to you. So, I want to play this first song that he kindly sent over. Again, this is Fire and Water, and this is David Gundry.
So fire and water must have made you their friend. You boiled my senses, then you cooled me down again. You made me dance all night and you took me to your bed. Well, these were the best days that I've ever had. And we danced to music all night long. Dance to the music all night long. And we dance to the music all night long. We dance to the music all right, all night, all night long. Dance to the music, dance to the rhythm. Whoa, all night long. So fire and water must have made you their friend. You boiled my senses, then you cooled me down again. You made me dance all night and you took me to your bed. Well, these were the best days that I've ever had. And we danced to the music all night long. We danced to the music all night long. Everybody now dance to the music. Oh, come on. All night long. Dance to the music, everybody now. All right, all night, all night long. All night long, all night long, all night long, all night
long. David Gundry with Fire and Water. And finally, another new release, an album. They came together during the lockdown in 2020-2021. The songs of this new release I'm going to present to you developed while watching the daily news, seeing a real-life tragedy unfolding. This is how the author said and wrote on his website. This collection of songs captures some of the profound feelings and inner reflections about this last year or so. So, I'm talking about artist Dominique De Cicco, born in Canadian of Italian heritage, acclaimed multi-instrumentalist, vocalist and composer, producer, sharing his music around the world, both as a solo artist and as a co-founder of the Acoustic Roots band, Praying for the Rain, this is the name of the band. He has toured across UK, Europe, Canada, Africa, Japan, and performed in festivals such as Glastonbury, Woodmont, or in London, places like South Bank or the Union Chapel. So I want to end this eclectic musical journey again today with mainly all new releases from independent artists, with a couple of tracks from Dominique De Cicco with this Italian surname from Canada. So the first track I'm going to present to you from his new beautiful album called Never Letting Go. The first track is called Saving Grace, and this is again Dominique De Cicco.
I wonder what you see when you're looking through your eyes, the passing of time, memories of a young girl sitting on the churchyard wall, sharing stories of life. You're singing to the sun at the end of a hard day's work all done. And now that your years have slipped away and your heart is growing tired, yet you're still smiling, while your angels keep you safe in the comfort of your beliefs, in the arms of your family. I'm not sure all your dreams came true with all that life laid in front of you. Now take my hand and let's walk for a while, dear mother, while we can, and wait for the morning. Let the light of tomorrow take away all your sadness and your sorrow. Your saving grace, your saving grace, your saving grace. Your saving grace, your saving grace, oh, your saving grace, your saving
This was Saving Grace from Dominique De Cicco. I go on with him with the title track. This is Never Letting Go, and again this is Dominique De Cicco from Canada, but of Italian origins, and you can spot from the surname De Cicco. So again, I wish you all the best luck for this new album, and let's enjoy this other track, Never Letting Go.
Another summer has come to nurture. The sun is shining down on us. After months in isolation, it's time to breathe in hope again. Now let the light inside hear you. Let it wash away your pain. Human touch is what we long for, what we need to feel whole again. I see you waving, a tired look upon your face, trying to understand and reason why we cannot share this space. And you lying here beside me, dreaming. In your arms I'm never letting go. Separated by an unseen force, but now's the time for us to look forward, a time to open up our hearts. And you lying here beside me, dreaming. In your arms I'm never letting go. Beside me, darling. In your arms I'm never letting go. You lying here beside me, dreaming. In your arms I'm never letting go.
And this was another new track from Dominic De Cicco. So we arrived at the end of this eclectic journey, let's say. I hope you enjoyed these new musical proposals that I offered to you. Thanks to all these people who wrote to me over the last few weeks. So again, thank you to the promoters, but thank you also and mainly to all these artists who, despite these difficult times, are still producing great new music. So thank you very much. And we are going to meet up again next week, but this show, Acoustic Roots Room, from today will be on repeat on Blues and Roots Radio on Tuesday afternoon here in Italy around 6 o'clock on Blues and Roots Radio. That is noon time-ish, Ontario, Canada, and is 5 o'clock in the afternoon in UK. And then you can find the podcast on Mixcloud from Radio Chaos Italy, but also will be published on the Sound Cafe magazine through Blues and Roots Radio again. So plenty of time, plenty of occasions to re-listen to this show. Otherwise, you can listen to a new fresh show. Next week will be the last show live, broadcasting live from the studio in Rome, because again, we'll be closed over the summer. Otherwise, we'll be roasted. And I thank you very, very much, Gigi, the fantastic Gigi, with me today. We meet up again next week. If you want to take part into this show, you can write me. There will be some podcasts over the summer anyway. And don't worry, because your music, even if you write me now and maybe I don't have time to set up all the shows over the summer, I will broadcast. I will be very happy to listen to your music. and broadcast your music over the next shows. We will be back anyway in full swing over September, starting from September. Anyway, if you want to take part in this show, drop us a line on Acoustic Roots Rome on Facebook, but it's better in case of musical links, all relevant info about your music, etc., on our Gmail address, so is acousticrootsrome@gmail.com. So we will see next week, and we will hear next week. Ciao from me, Francesca Romana. Hope you enjoyed. See you in a week time. Ciao.
RadioChaosItaly.com, the web